Hi guys, it's Michelle McCosh and we are live at 5. That's my alarm for live at 5. Hey Jan. So nothing from, I see you Jan because I'm watching on my phone on YouTube, but it hasn't popped up on my, hi Andrea. Okay, so I guess now I can log off of YouTube on my phone. Hi Michelle. We'll give it another minute. I'm going to show you some things that came in today, something that's coming in at the end of September that I'm going to work on. A little demo. And I'm trying a new mat on my surface, so we'll have to see how that works for light and if it works well to use it. Hey Kathy. So I got a small shipment in from Paper Artsy today, and I have already shipped everything out that was pending that I had for. No, I've got one more I got to ship out. And I've had been on a Zoom all day. It's like a little trade show today and tomorrow. So in case you hadn't noticed under Just In, I put some older 49 and Market papers up. When I say older, they're like not that old. It was from the Botanical Buzz collection. Basically just the single sheets of paper, not the collection pack, because they're now sold out of the collection pack. In fact, a lot of the pieces they had are sold out. But I wanted to do something with the papers, especially the turquoisey one, so I've got a lot of that coming. You'll see me use that on the live, but really, really pretty papers there. Tim released 6 new sets of Distress Oxides and mini ink pads. Those are up on the website too. Hi Cindy, it was good seeing you Saturday. And what else came in or is coming? So I put that, oh yes, the Viggy Boutin 49 and Market will be here. I think it's tracking maybe for Thursday. There are new Vasen. I got kind of a mushroom embossing folder, which I think is super cool, and a cute mushroom pumpkin stamp set for the fall, and a really cute Halloween. This is the same company that did the chickens that I think are so funny. So I got a couple more of those things coming, and I think that'll be here sometime this week. And then a Halloween junk collection from Photoplay Paper. It's a nice vintage Halloween line with some cool stuff in it. So that is under Just In if you haven't managed to take a look. Okay, so the Paper Artsy that's back in stock. Let's start with that first. Put that there, found that on the floor, I'm going to use it. Okay, Focus on the Good, JM80, and from Lynn Perella, LPM01. This is one I've used a couple times because I use the shells a lot for little bits and pieces, so those are back in stock. EAB32, which is Rosemary from Alison Balmer. Lavender, EAB47 back in stock. EAB40, Pressed Grasses back in stock. You know I use this one all the time, and I've used this one a lot. from Kate Crane, KC015. KC016 is back in stock. Tracy Scott stencil PS234. I used this last week, I think it was. HP 1501. Jill, yours is going to go out to you tomorrow. And ESC 49. This one is Scrap Cozy, and it's a travel themed collection, which is really cool. Actually, I'm going to put that one aside for me. Okay, so that is what came back in stock. And then this is coming. I just put it up under Just In. I'm thinking it's going to be the end of September. It probably is earlier, but I didn't want to. So this is from New Zealand. It is a Christmas collection. I actually will be making, it's called Holly Jolly. I will be making a scrapbook layout with this sometime in the next 2 days. It comes with examples of layouts on the back. Here's my thing. If you're a scrapbooker, you have more than one photo, or, I'm going to do multiple photos on mine. So, candlelight, this is that one, and it's got, this one does a pretty background, though. This would be good for Halloween as well. They have some nice barcode pieces sometimes on the papers. Let the spirit of Christmas fill our hearts and homes. A nice solid on the back, which also would be good for Halloween. This one, with a nice vintage wall on the back. Hey, Debbie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Chantel. A special day spent surrounded by family and friends. Which reminds me, I've got some not so great news to tell you guys. This one, pretty bird on this. Nice music paper. There is some music paper, or vintage, I should say, papers coming this week from Ciao Bella. It's tissue papers. I want to say there's 24 in the pack. It's not how much we give, but how much we put into giving, by Mother Teresa. May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve. I have to say I still do that. There's magic in the air when you put up your very own Christmas tree. May your Christmas be as magical as the memories you make. And the gift of love, the gift of peace, and the gift of happiness. And it has a quill pen with some ink. So I'm going to be making something with that. With these kits, you get these off-cut pieces. So let me just show you how this might work. This could be mats, right? It could be a border across your page. But you get these. You get, we'll count them, 2, 3, 4, 6 pieces, 4 by 12. Then you get some things that you can cut up. So these are great for making cards with this collection. And you would fussy cut these out. Hi, Joanne. I've got a package coming to you tomorrow. I've got a package will be going out to you tomorrow. Yeah, these papers are absolutely gorgeous. So these are all cut apart pieces. So you've got 6 of these as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you get 2 sheets. These are already cut. You just pop them out. So this one, and look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Nice big tree. So I'll be making a couple of scrapbook layouts, and I will show you. My intention is to get it done either tonight or tomorrow. So I will show you as soon as I get that done. And then I'm testing out this white mat. So let me know if it makes things look brighter. So I usually use the Tim Holtz, the tan mats. But the problem with that is when you have inks on there, you don't see the true color. And you do see the true color on white, so I thought I'd use it. I also pulled some All and Create die cuts, and I found this, like I said, on the floor, so I'm going to use it. What I wanted to do is I actually wanted to open some inks from 49er Market, so I grabbed myself a set. I'm going to use maybe Rainforest Salted Caramel, and maybe Daffodil, we'll see. Chantel, it hasn't because the paint that you ordered is not here. I'm waiting for the paint to come in. Everything else is, though. Oh, yeah. So, I heard word today that 2 of my friends are closing their stores. They they just can't anymore. So one of them's in Wisconsin. The other one, I can't tell you where it is because she hasn't announced it to her customers yet. It's very sad. I've known these ladies for years. I always hate to hear that. Okay, so I'm going to use Rainforest Salted Caramel. I'm going to open up Daffodil just in case I use that. You know what? Let's use the matte. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to dip it. So the reflection's good, although you can see my equipment here. But you can see the true color on the mat, which I like. I'm just going to wipe that on myself. Let's dry it. I know, I hate, it really bothers me when I hear my friends closing stores. You know, we went from 4,000 in the heyday to under 400 now. It's a very pretty color, that Rainforest. It's kind of like a, let me hold it up closer. It's kind of like a teal blue. Very pretty color. Okay, so we'll just add, let's add the salted caramel and then wipe that up. So I think I will have it up online this week when we can do the Zoom together and just craft together. And I think it was going to be Saturday, October 4th was the only date I could really do it. So this one, I really did get ink everywhere, didn't I? Salted caramel, so let's add a bit of that in. Let's just wipe that off on me. Okay. Yes, today I got to see a peek at the new Arden collection that's coming in October. It's a very nice collection. So I'm excited for that. I think I'm going to add a little bit of the Arctic Blitz in here too. Hi, Magda. So Kathy, you're off for another cruise soon, I guess? Just kind of going to go around the, not gonna, go around the edges. So my nephew, I found out this weekend, my nephew was born here in this country. My brother, his dad, is actually British like I am. I didn't realize this, but my nephew was able to get a British passport and become a UK citizen. I had no idea you could do that. So he has done that, and he is moving to England. Kind of fun to have an adventure. Okay, so that's what I have so far with those 3 colors. I'm also going to ink the edges. So let's grab, let's see. Let's grab this one. So all these ink pads match all of the colors. So let's see what I can find. In their paper. So it'd be nice if you want to ink edges or something to have the matching ink pads, because I don't think Tim or any of the others have this, a color close to rainforest. And I did say, right, the new 49er Market Vicky Bouton is on track to ship and come in Thursday, I think. Can't remember now. Yeah, I still have a lot of relatives in England, Cindy, and my friends live there still. My aunts and uncles and all my cousins still live there. Okay, I have this leaf, right? So let's do, oh, I kind of like it white. I was going to ink it, but I like it white. So I have this set from Eileen Hull. It is called Windowsill Flowers and Vase. And I thought this one would actually be fun to put some windows in some books I've got coming up, so mini book things. It has this little lacy one right here. Let's see if we've got any leaves I could use. That lacy one will fit nicely on that tag. So let's grab my little machine. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this. Let's ink this up first. I think this is the color on that one piece of paper I really like from them. One of my other nephews went to Australia last year for 6 months. He works for the National Forestry Service, and they had a cross-training type thing. Exciting that he got to go and help in their outback area. Well, that was not very clever. It moved. Okay, I think we have enough, but I can still do it here. And then I'm going to be more careful how I put it in the machine, because I'm going to tape it. It's a pretty little border. Find my glue. Yeah, so we had a fun class on Saturday doing memory decks cards for Halloween. So I know I wanted this white leaf. Let's see if we can find some fish. I think I used a lot of these guys up last time. But color-wise, they go great with these inks. Gonna need another piece of seaweed. So the thing about these, the great thing about these, when you buy these packs, right? This has 109 pieces in it. So really, really nice. The bad thing about these is they have 109 pieces in it. There's a lot of it. So, always trying to use it up. But they're really good value. And the images are so darn cute in here. Let's see, did I have a smaller piece of... You can be going in for a snack. I kind of like that. I do want to cut a couple more of those leaves, which I can do afterwards, but let me just glue this down. Debbie was in the class on Saturday, and it was great because she was picking things up off the floor to give to me after the class was over. It's like, ooh, exciting. New stuff. And get one of this guy, right? Or do I want someone pink? Nope, I definitely don't want someone pink. Although that's kind of a funny, nice looking mouth. See, I like how you go either way. This one needs a googly eye on it. What do you think? You guys think orange or the green guy? I kind of like the green guy. I know the orange guy's got more color, but it takes away the emphasis from that one. Yes, Cindy, I think so. The fish will make this one. So I have my girl in there. She's not glued down yet, but she will be. Some kind of sentiment. Let's see, what have I got? I have some from Art by Marlene. It might be too big. Took a deep breath and let it go. Listen to your heart, it will whisper the way, but unfortunately I glued that down first. I am always here. That's actually not a bad one. Be colorful. It's not a very colorful page. Create time just for you. I think I'm going to go with this one. I am always here. So here, very, very quick tag that we did today. Basically because I just wanted to use the inks because now they're open, they can't be sold and I have to have them. But this rainforest is beautiful. Beautiful color with it. So, and then all these could be considered little fish bubbles, right? Little oxygen bubbles. So, there you go. Cute, quick, easy tag. So, I will sign off. And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. And I will have the date for you for that Zoom, so you can block it off in your calendars. So, okay, I'll see you then. Have a good night.